Some horror movies give you jump scares. Some give you gore. But only a handful leave you with a cold feeling in your chest long after the credits roll. In 2012, one movie did just that. Critics called it the scariest film they had ever seen. And it wasn't just because of what was on screen. It was because of what it suggested might be hiding in your home. Tonight, we step inside the cursed world of Sinister and uncover the legend of Bughuul, the eater of children. Ellison Oswalt was a man chasing glory. Once a best-selling true crime author, now desperate for another hit. So when he moved his wife and 2 kids into a small Pennsylvania house, he told them it was just for a change of scenery. But there was one thing he didn't mention. The family who lived there before had all been murdered, hung from a tree in the backyard. And their youngest daughter? Never found. While unpacking, Ellison climbs into the attic. There, covered in dust, he finds a box, an old film projector. Inside, several reels labeled with names that sound innocent. Family hanging out, Barbecue 79, pool party. Curiosity wins. He sets up the projector. The first reel flickers to life, and instantly, Ellison realizes these aren't family memories. They're executions. A family swaying from a tree, their necks snapped by ropes. Another family, tied to lawn chairs, dragged into a swimming pool to drown. Parents locked in a car, burning alive while someone films every scream. These reels aren't movies, they're murders. But the most disturbing part? In every reel, if you look closely, there's something in the background. A tall figure, pale skin, hollow black eyes, watching. Ellison zooms in, and there he is again, lurking in the shadows. This isn't a killer. This isn't human. This is Bughuul, an ancient pagan deity, a demon that feeds on children and traps their souls forever inside his images. And by watching these reels, Ellison has already invited him in.
Soon, Ellison's home begins to unravel. Footsteps echo in the attic at night. The projector whirs on by itself. His son screams in his sleep, twisting in night terrors so violent they look inhuman. And his daughter, she begins drawing on the walls, stick figures of children standing beside the very families from the reels. One night, Ellison sees them, pale, silent, children wandering his hallway, children who shouldn't exist, the missing kids from the films. And suddenly he understands the truth. The camera in every reel wasn't held by a stranger. It was held by the children themselves. In desperation, Ellison reaches out to an occult expert. The answer is chilling. Bughuul lives through images. To see him is to invite him, and once you've seen him, he never lets you go. Terrified, Ellison burns the reels, packs his family, flees the house. He thinks he's safe, but when they settle in their new home, he finds another box in the attic, another reel, this one labeled Extended Cut. The projector flickers on one last time, and the final reel plays, starring Ellison's own family. His daughter, no longer his little girl, drags an axe across the floor. The camera follows her as Bughuul appears behind her and pulls her into the reel forever. Sinister isn't just a movie. It's a reminder that evil doesn't always knock. Sometimes it waits patiently in the shadows. Sometimes it hides inside the stories we tell. And sometimes It stares back at us from a flickering screen, waiting for us to look too long. So tell me, if you found a box of reels in your attic, would you dare to watch them?